Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be doing a little small train mission in southwest London. But first, let's get to London Bridge. So our first train today will be from London Bridge, and I'll explain once we get there, or once we're on the train. But I'm just going to get the 17 now to King's Cross, and then get the Northern Line down to London Bridge. So this is the first leg of our journey. We're just going from London Bridge to Thornton Heath on this Southern service. So I'm here at a very empty Thornton Heath, platform 1. Our train to Epsom Downs comes in 5 minutes. So the second leg of our journey is going to Epsom Downs, and we'll get off there and I'll explain what we're doing there, because we're not catching a train there. But yeah, so far it's all gone smoothly. We had a tightish connection to get on our train at London Bridge, but we've got 5 minutes just to wait here. I think it's about a 25-minute journey into Epsom Downs, and I think it's another Southern 377 5-car train as well. So we're just about 5-10 minutes outside of Epsom Downs now, and once we get there we're going to walk about 30-minute walk. We've got about 45 minutes to do it in, over to Caterham.
Welcome aboard the Southern service to...
So it's not a long walk, it's just about 30 minutes through this kind of grass area near Epsom Downs and into Caterham Corner, and then we catch our third train of the day. So here we are, we've made it to a surprisingly barren Epsom Downs. I think only one other passenger got off the train here and only one got on. So very empty here, and we're just gonna make the 30-minute walk over to Caterham Corner. So we're just here. I have to say, Epsom Downs, I think it's quite lovely actually. Look, it's just on a golf course over here, lovely woodland, nice small kind of village vibe. Shame about the roads though. But we're about halfway through our walk to Caterham Corner. Gonna get some water there and some bits and pieces, and then catch our train to Purley, and then explain what we're gonna do once we get there. So we're just pulling up to Caterham Corner here. Our train's not arrived just yet, but it'll probably be here in about 5 minutes. I think we leave in about 10:15. It's I think a 12:12 train into Purley about 12:39. I just came up the platform here at Tattenham Corner to film our train arrive, but it's already come just a bit early. We've got about, I think, 5 minutes now before we leave. So yeah, just gonna wait for it to stop and then board. So we have made it onto our train from Tattenham Corner to Purley. About to set off now, I think 2 minutes. It's about 28-minute journey into Purley, 25, and then we are going to have quite a tight connection, only about 2 minutes, for our train to Caterham. I have to say what surprised me about this place, both Tattenham Corner and Epsom Downs, is they were so quiet. I didn't think it would be heaving, but I thought there'd be like 10-15 people on the trains, but from Epsom Downs there was about 3 people including us who got off and 1 person getting on, and here there's only about 8 people on this train, this massive train, so maybe it gets busier towards Purley, but I'm not sure. So we're just coming into Purley here about 2 minutes out. We're on time for now, kind of just a quarter of a minute early, so that's good. So we should be able to make our train to Caterham, that's on the other side of the platform, so we just need to go over the stairs and onto the other side.
We are now approaching Purley, our final destination.
So we've made it on board our train from Purley over to Caterham. Again, quite empty. A lot of people got off at Purley actually, but now the train's really empty, only like another 2 people in this carriage. So maybe it's going to be like Epsom Downs and Tattenham Corner, where it's going to be quite quiet at the terminus again.
Welcome aboard the Southern service to Caterham. The next station is Caterham.
So we're about 3 minutes outside of Caterham now, and then we're going to get off and we're going to head to the local KFC, and we've got about a 40-minute wait at Caterham, and we're going to get the train so this train's then going to leave, another train's going to come back in half an hour later, and we're going to take that train back out of Caterham and I think go all the way to London Bridge. So we've just got back to the station here. First different train that we're going to get on. All of the trains before have been the 5-car 377s, but now we've got 2 8-car 77-4s to take us all the way into London Bridge. So we're just about to hop on our train here, just getting into the front 4 coaches. Again, it is so quiet here. There's nobody else apart from the station guy on the platform here, and the train, just nobody on it. It's good for me, not so great for the railways, but then again, you're in the commuter area of London and it's a Sunday, so who's using these trains? So we're on our train here, and I have to say it's quite different on the inside to say it's the same train, just a different variant. I'm guessing these variants haven't been refurbished because they're a lot older looking, but the seats are actually a lot comfier. But I have to say, today so far on Southern has been actually quite good, and even though we've not got a lot of variation in the trains, they're nice trains to travel on, and they're quite smooth and quiet, and they're just overall fairly clean, which is very different to say if we were doing a southeastern one, because you've got the 465s, 707s, 375s, and I think the 376s, so maybe one day we'll do that, and there'll be a lot of different train variation. But the good thing about these ones is they're much more classic. They're 2-2 all the way through, So you get lots of nice 4s and 2 seats, and always have tables. But on the southeasterns, they're normally like 3-2, especially 465. It's just a bit weird, but I much prefer these trains. But I still love the 465, but just not so much the interior. So we're back at Purley now. As I said, it's quite an empty train, but it's, I think, a bit fuller now from Purley, and maybe we'll get more from East Croydon and Norwood Junction up into London Bridge. So we've made it to London Bridge now, but we're not quite done yet. We're going to take the Northern Line again, but to Moorgate this time.
The Jubilee line will be suspended between Green Park and Stratford from Friday.
So we're just changing now between the Northern Line and National Rail here at Moorgate, and then we go about 2 or 3 stops up to Highbury and Islington. So I'm here at Moorgate, and just on platform 10 here. Not a soul here because this platform's closed, but on the other side, platform 9, we're going to catch our 42 pass service to Hertford North, and we're going to get off, I think, 3 stops: Old Street, Essex Road, and then Highbury and Islington, and then that's where the train mission's going to end. I've always wanted to come from this station because I've done the Highbury and Islington to Finsbury Park bit on this Great Northern section of track, but I've never done this bit before, and I quite like it. It's a bit of a novelty to have this as a terminus station. So we've made it to Highbury and Islington here, and that is the end of our journey today. Thank you so much for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.